We'll start this morning with some big breaking news, positive news for Arsenal.
Arsenal's newly appointed assistant coach, Thierry Henry, has officially taken charge of his first major responsibility at London Colney as he prepares the squad for Saturday's Premier League clash against Fulham. The French icon, who returned to his beloved North London club earlier this month, delivered an emotional and inspiring speech to the Arsenal first team, setting the tone for what promises to be an electrifying new era under Mikel Arteta. Henry, a club legend whose name is written in gold in Arsenal's history, made it clear from the first moment that his return was not about sentiment, it was about ambition. He spoke with the passion and authority of a man who knows what it takes to lift trophies in the famous red and white. Henry, who won 2 Premier League titles and 2 FA Cups with Arsenal, has returned with a burning desire to help restore the Gunners' dominance at home and in Europe. His speech, according to those present, was deeply emotional yet sharply focused, urging the players to push beyond their limits and embrace the identity that made Arsenal one of the most respected clubs in world football. Henry's message centered around discipline, determination, and togetherness. He reminded the players that Arsenal is not just a football club, it's a family, a standard, and a legacy built by generations of legends who gave everything for the badge. "You have to understand what it means to play for Arsenal," he reportedly said. "It's not just about showing up on match day, it's about pride, sacrifice, and consistency every single day." According to reports from inside the training ground, Henry's presence transformed the energy in the camp. The players, especially the younger ones, were visibly inspired. There was a renewed sense of excitement, especially among the attacking players who have idolized Henry's brilliance for years. His return to the touchline felt like a homecoming, not just for him, but for every Arsenal supporter who grew up chanting his name at Highbury and the Emirates. The training sessions this week have been intense, detailed, and full of energy. Henry joined Arteta and the coaching staff in overseeing tactical drills, high-pressing coordination, and finishing sessions, areas where the team has shown potential but needs more consistency. His influence on players like Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, Kai Havertz, and new signings Eberechi Eze, Victor Gyökeres, and Rodrygo has already been noticeable. Eberechi Eze, the dazzling midfielder signed from Crystal Palace, has been particularly vocal about how much Henry's presence means to him. Sources say Eze has been soaking up every bit of advice, especially about positioning and quick decision-making in the final third. Henry, who was renowned for his composure and vision, has been working closely with Eze on movement between the lines and clinical finishing. Victor Gyökeres, Arsenal's powerful new striker from Sporting CP, has also impressed Henry. The Swede's work rate and physical strength remind Henry of the kind of focal point Arsenal needed for years, a player who can hold up play, press from the front, and score consistently. Henry has been helping Gyökeres refine his runs and finishing instincts, encouraging him to be more decisive inside the box. "The difference between a good striker and a great one," Henry reportedly told him, "is what you do when you only get one chance in a big game." Then there's Rodrygo, the Brazilian forward signed from Real Madrid, a signing that sent shockwaves through the Premier League. Henry has been seen spending extra time with the young star, focusing on composure, off-the-ball movement, and adaptability in multiple attacking roles. Rodrygo's flair and creativity perfectly align with the Arsenal philosophy, and under Henry's guidance, he is expected to develop into one of the league's most feared forwards. Arteta, who shares deep mutual respect with Henry, expressed excitement about their collaboration. "Thierry knows what winning feels like here," Arteta told reporters after training. "He's lived through the pressure, the expectations, and the glory. The players can learn so much from him, not just about goals, but about mentality." The bond between Arteta and Henry adds another layer of strength to the current Arsenal setup. Both men understand the club's DNA, its style of play, and its emotional connection to the fans. Arteta's tactical intelligence combined with Henry's attacking expertise could create the perfect balance Arsenal has been seeking. The duo's goal is clear: to bring the Premier League trophy back to the Emirates and to compete fiercely in the Champions League. Inside the dressing room, players described Henry's talk as goosebumps material. His words carried weight because he had lived it all, from the highs of the Invincibles season to the heartbreak of narrow title races. He spoke about mentality, reminding players that titles aren't won on talent alone but through grit, discipline, and unity. "The badge on your chest is heavy," he said, "but it should lift you, not weigh you down." Fans across social media have been buzzing since his appointment. The hashtag #WelcomeHomeThierry trended globally within hours of the announcement, with fans celebrating his return and sharing memories of his iconic moments: the solo goal against Tottenham, the hat-trick against Liverpool, and the unforgettable return goal against Leeds in 2012. The Arsenal faithful believe his presence could reignite the spirit of the Invincibles and bring back that sense of swagger and fearlessness. As the team prepares for Saturday's clash against Fulham at Craven Cottage, the mood in camp is one of determination and optimism. Fulham, though not to be underestimated, will be facing an Arsenal side charged with confidence and renewed belief. Training intensity has been top-notch, with Henry constantly urging players to raise their standards. "We're not here to participate," he told them. "We're here to dominate." There's a noticeable connection forming between Henry and the players. During drills, he is seen laughing with Martinelli, giving tactical instructions to Eze, and even jokingly challenging Saka to finishing duels. But behind the light-hearted moments lies a clear message: excellence is non-negotiable. Henry's charisma and competitive nature have already injected new life into the squad. His role also extends beyond tactics. Henry is expected to play a mentoring role off the pitch, helping players handle pressure, maintain focus, and understand what it means to represent a club with global prestige. He has been working with the team's leadership group Ødegaard, Rice, and Gabriel to strengthen communication and team spirit. In many ways, this new chapter feels like a perfect blend of old and new Arsenal. The club has invested heavily in young, dynamic players like Eze, Rodrygo, and Gyökeres, but now with a legend guiding them, there's a bridge between the club's glorious past and its bright future. The synergy between Arteta's modern approach and Henry's old-school winning mentality could be the formula that finally delivers silverware. As Saturday approaches, the anticipation is reaching fever pitch. The Emirates faithful are eager to see Henry on the touchline again, this time not as the star player, but as the coach, the motivator, the symbol of everything Arsenal stands for. It's more than just a match against Fulham, it's a statement of intent. The world will be watching to see how this rejuvenated Arsenal side performs under the eyes of their legendary number 14. For Henry, this is not just a return, it's redemption. A chance to shape the club's next generation and to see Arsenal climb back to the summit of English football. His message to the players before kickoff is expected to echo through the dressing room and into the hearts of fans worldwide: you don't play for Arsenal to participate. You play for Arsenal to win. As the sun sets on the eve of the Fulham clash, one thing is certain: Arsenal feels alive again. With Arteta's vision, Henry's fire, and the arrival of new talents like Eze, Gyökeres, and Rodrygo, there's a sense that something special is brewing in North London. The roar of the crowd, the intensity of the players, and the return of one of the greatest to ever wear the shirt have combined to ignite a flame that could very well burn all the way to glory.